Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thanks for coming to Disneyland, the happiest place on earth.
Very, very excited about today's episode because we searched high and wide for something that was a little bit more relevant to our empty nester nation.
High and wide.
High and wide.
High and wide.
Is that right? High and wide?
High and low.
This is literally so embarrassing.
We chose something to review based on what one of our empty nesters sent us. And
we searched high and wide.
It's very relevant, and we'd like to thank Kim Brennan for suggesting.
Kim Brennan, you will be getting an Empty Nesters Unite box.
Yes, a swag box.
Swag box.
With all kinds of fun things, and we've had, she's our 6th viewer that has given us a suggestion, and we've sent a box to. And so Kim, when you get it, take a picture of the box and send it back. We really appreciate it.
You know what else? We just hit 28,000 followers on Facebook.
Are we up to 28?
28, just now.
We only need another 80,000.
Yep, and we're good to go.
And then we can quit work.
Yeah. No, we're not quitting work.
Because the big question is, have we quit work? No, we haven't quit work.
Right.
We're working like, what did you say? I'm working like a donkey? What did you say?
High and wide like a donkey.
High and wide like a donkey. And you know what? And loving every minute of it. If I didn't continue to love what I do, I wouldn't be doing it. And I wake up every day and am excited about working.
But we get a lot of comments about, hey, we're still working and we're happy to be empty nesters. Well, you know what? We're still working too, and we're happy to be empty nesters, but we have all this extra time because we're not taking care of our kids.
That's right. This is our hobby.
This is our hobby.
This is our hobby that we're doing for fun. We hope that, it's something that will continue to grow.
And sometimes when you have hobbies, you fall down and break your wrist.
You've heard the story before, right? Yes, but the drama.
But you get back up again.
Yeah, you slip and you get right back up.
What is our new theme song? I get knocked
down, but I get up again. So before we get into our review, you want to? Can I show them?
Oh yeah. So I don't know if you know, but Zeus just turned the big 6-0.
Yes.
And what do you get? The man who has and does everything. And
who's always hot.
And he's always hot. And our daughter got him this gift. It's the best.
Look at that.
Tell us about it.
Well, it's got 3 separate settings and it's got a USB charging port. So the great thing about it is I can stay cool on those hot summer days. I can wear it on a belt. I can wear it on a neck lanyard. Or I can do this and I look like J-Lo.
It's probably one of the greatest gifts you can get for an old
Pretty good, especially in here. It's kind of warm with all these lights going on.
Lights and the sun and all right. So anyway, back to our What You Watchin'. It's a true story. And it's about Jerry and Marge.
Yes.
And they are from a little town in Michigan. And he's a factory worker. He's a code breaker at Kellogg's cereal factory his whole life. And his whole deal was to break the code on the Kellogg boxes. And they said, oh, you've worked your whole life. It's time to settle down. And Jerry's like this math genius. And he figures out a loophole in the Michigan windfall lottery.
It's really actually very clever.
It's not illegal, it's a loophole.
Right.
And the great thing about it was it's Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad.
Who I love, Bryan Cranston. If you haven't seen Breaking Bad, shame on you.
Bryan Cranston actually won my heart in Malcolm in the Middle. Who else is in the movie?
Come on. She's married to Steven Spielberg.
No, she's not. She's married to Warren Beatty.
I mean Warren Beatty.
Annette Bening.
Annette Bening. Thank you. Great cast. Really fun, enjoyable, entertaining movie.
It wasn't like the greatest movie you'll ever see, but when you get Bryan Cranston and Annette Bening and a whole bunch of characters are in there, it's almost like a Schitt's Creek for...
I was like, where's she going with this?
For just like a little empty nester retirement people Schitt's Creek. So what do you think the Rotten Tomatoes score was?
Well,
I do all the research.
There's 2 of them. So either I'm reading it upside down.
The first one is the critic score.
Critic score is 67% Rotten Tomatoes. The second one is the viewer score, which is 79%. So pretty good. I saw it twice again because Stephanie fell asleep halfway through the first time. So as you know, if you've watched any of these, I watch everything a minimum of 2 to 3 times.
This is the worst.
Anyway, so there's a bad guy.
There's drama in it, and there's life lessons, and there is a lot of enjoyment when you get to the age that we're all at of being able to do things that we want to do because you just go, what the hell?
What I loved was Annette Bening as the wife.
She reminded me of you, not in looks, not in... I had to throw that out quickly. She was really fun. She was a great partner for him.
I like that you're saying that.
Well, I mean, look at what you're doing for me now of doing this. I mean, you're only doing this because I asked you to, and yeah.
What I like about her, which is what I'm not like, she's so carefree. They don't have a very big retirement, and she's like,
who cares if we bet it all
Yeah.
and we lose everything as long as we're together and we're having fun?
now, that's not me.
It's me. Not her.
I'm glad we're having fun together, but just losing it all and not worrying about tomorrow is not me.
But you know what? We're having fun,
Yes, we are.
and we're doing what we want, what I want to do. And you are doing it with me.
You wanna do
And
it.
I appreciate that. You have no idea how much
So
I
when I
appreciate
said to
that.
Zeus, you're turning 60, what do you want for your birthday? You want to party? You want to go on a trip? What do you want to do? 60's big. And he goes, empty nesters is the biggest gift you could possibly give me. And I'm like, So
Anyway.
we're having fun.
Yep.
This is a great movie.
How many lazy boys?
Well, see, I'm telling you, I think it's a flawed system, and I talk about this
Of course
every
it
week.
is.
It's a flawed system because on the fun factor, on the message factor for someone at our stage in life, I would give it a 4.5.
It's a feel-good movie.
It's a feel-good movie.
Time
but
to smile again.
If you had to compare it to all the other movies that we rate, I'm afraid if I give it a 3.5, people won't watch it. Because you know what?
Our followers, they really listen.
Yeah.
What are you going to give it?
I'm going to do 3.5.
3.5. But 3.5 doesn't mean it's bad because we
No.
gave Pieces of Her a 3.5, and we said we had a hard time getting through it.
Well, that was early in the unstable lazy boy
One of
rating
these days,
system.
I'm going to change the system because I think it's flawed.
Yeah. We'll see about that. Yeah.
Anyway, as far as being an empty nester and watching something that's just kind of relevant and fun and kind of makes you feel
Yeah.
like you're in the same position in life, I would give
It's
that a
fun.
5.
Yeah.
So I'm going to change the system.
I shouldn't. Do it.
Anyway, okay. Large Marge. No, not Large Marge. Jerry and Marge go large.
Jerry and Marge go large.
Very cute.
Very cute.
I think all empty nesters should watch it. It
Yeah.
makes you feel like you're good.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week on another edition of What You Watching.
What you watching?
All right, here we go.
Jerry and Marge can go large. Zeus and Stephanie can go large. So here we go. Hey, I want to buy $20 on the Super Lotto and 20 on Mega Millions.
Okay. Here's your change and here's your ticket.
Perfect.
Good luck, man.
Hey,
Have a good day.
thanks so much. Appreciate it. I think these are winners.
I hope so.